Dave, many congratulations. The Masters has arrived. 3 years on the spin. Dave Chisnall beats Daryl Gurney. Regular occurrence.
Yeah, to be fair, I got a little bit lucky there. When I missed that 36, 9 darts, I thought I blew it, but I kicked off all right in the last leg and I thought, just give me a shot at double. And when I had that 32, I thought, wow, have it 14. But when I'm at home and I'm practicing with the boys, like online, that double 9 is one of my favourites. And luckily for me, it went in tonight.
Just pure pressure that made you pull it into the double 7?
No, I just think it was because it's a bit cold on stage. It was really cold for both of us. That's all it was, because it's cold. Like, a lot of darts were through when they're going wide. You don't go wide that much, just because it was cold night.
Did you make slightly harder work of that? You were always in front, always had him at arm's length, and then kept letting him back in. Was it kind of frustrating that you couldn't put him away earlier?
Yeah, it was frustrating, but he took some brilliant finishes out. He took the 170. I think he took 2, 1 ton plus each. But I missed doubles at the time as well, so yeah, it's frustrating. But at the end of the day, just get the job done. That's what I did.
Many people saying you're in pole position at the moment for that 10th Premier League spot. Was that added pressure on your shoulders heading into this tournament?
No, not really. I just it's just one of them. You can't think about things when you're up there when you're playing. You can't think about Premier League. That's a couple months down the line whenever it's going to start. So you've got to do a job at the Masters first, and that's what I did. I thought it was quite comfortable through the game, but I missed a few doubles, and it was a bit worrying at 9 holes because he started playing well again.
Obviously, you said you're not thinking about the Premier League at the Masters, but back to the Worlds, after you beat Van Gogh, did you think you'd done enough to get in that 10?
To be fair, you never know. I thought I did enough last year for getting, but I didn't. So they put Glen Durrant, which he did well as well. It was nip and tuck between me and Glen last year, and they put Glen in, and he did well. He won it, so I just try to get in this year. If I get in, I get in. If I don't, it's just one of them. Innit? I try. To be fair, I've not had the best tournaments in coming up to the Worlds. I had the Grand Prix, which semi-final, and then that was it really. And then I had a good Worlds, and now I'm just hoping to have a good Masters.
Speaking of that, Simon Whitlock or Peter Wright up next. Gonna watch the game tonight to see who you face tomorrow?
It depends. I always watch the darts anyway, if I'm in or I'm out. And my wife always says, "Why do you watch it when you're out?" She says, "No, else do." like I'll be in the hotel tonight. We can't do it, can we? We can't go for a meal because we can't go out. So I'll probably just watch it.
Dave, pleasure as always. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Dave. Congratulations on the result today. Just going back to the Worlds, we haven't spoken to you since you lost to Gary, and was that a massive disappointment for you, having had the Lord Mayor show of beating Michael? Were you crestfallen after that?
To be fair, I said to my friends there, I said, if we had another day off, instead of going straight into the next day, we're still on a high, as I've not beat Michael Van Gerwen for 17 times or something. If we had a day off, I could have prepared a little bit better, but I prepared right, but I'm still on that cloud high, know what I mean? And to be fair, I played a 98 average against Gary, but he played better. He deserved to win, so I just took it on the chin like I always do and move on.
Has it been a really important job for you since then to make sure that you sort of didn't let that cloud you over any further into this year, that you thought it was maybe a missed opportunity to go all the way and win the Worlds?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought I would have beat Gary because I think I was playing a better player out of the two, but Gary's Gary. He's done it before. He's so much experience in semi-finals. And it just didn't happen on that night, so I just moved on. I've come home. I've spent time with the family. Moved on. I'm practicing for the Masters. Just moved on. That's all I've done.
And obviously, a consolation would be to make up for that. Would be to win the Masters and make the Premier League. That'd be a nice double, wouldn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, it's you can't think about other tournaments when you're in one. You've got to make sure you're prepared for like the Masters, and that's all I'm worried about at the moment. If I do well and go on to lift us over, I might have a chance of getting in the Premier League. If I don't do well, that's how it is. It's all on me. To be fair, it's nobody else can put me in the. Well, they could, but nobody else but myself. If I win it, I shall be in it.
Good stuff. Listen, thanks for your time, Dave. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Dave, congratulations on the win. How did you spend the month between the World Championship and the Masters? Did you kind of put the darts to one side, or have you kind of been working hard on the practice board?
To be fair, I've just done everything the same. Before the Worlds, I do a couple of hours a day if I can be bothered, and then I always do a Wednesday night. I do an online practice with a mate for about four hours. I think that's enough. And if that's not with right, you just get practicing and make it right. But I've been practicing quite well at home, so I know what I have to do, and I think I've done everything right.
What would be a good season for you this year?
A good season? Well, winning a major is that's the next goal I want. So yeah, winning a major. I need to win a major.
The belief still as strong as ever that you can get that first major?
Yeah, I've got total belief in myself. Yeah, I don't know. If I play well, I can win that first major. But it's all on the day. Some days you play well, and some days you don't. And if you don't play well on that day, you're going to lose. So you're not going to win that major.
Cheers, Dave. All the best for tomorrow. Thanks.
Dave, possibility of 3 matches tomorrow, obviously quarterfinals all the way up until the final. Looking forward to the prospect of possible 3 matches tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll just be like a Pro Tour, but on stage, where you're playing throughout. So if you win your game tomorrow, your first game, you're still in a practice room practicing for the next game, so you don't lose any rhythm at all, as long as you do it right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's been almost a year now with the venues as they are behind closed doors and with the crowd noise and whatever. Do you think as players now it's what you expect and it's no different to what it's been for the last year?
Well, to be fair, I was talking to Roger, my manager, tonight about it. It's obviously we want crowds, but that's for me. I can play with or without. So when there's no crowd, I just like I'm playing in my cabin. But you can hear a little bit of music, but I can block all the crowd anyway. I can obviously a little bit of music here. You can the little tunes you play. I don't hear that. I just block it out.
Oh, well, cheers for your time, Dave, and best of luck tomorrow.
Dave, congrats on the victory. Closest point encounter. What was your thoughts going through your mind when that dart slipped down from the double 16 into the double 7?
It's a good one. I didn't think I lit double 9. Honestly, God, I didn't think, because that is my worst double on the board. But to be fair, I love double 7. And I just stood back a little bit and thought, if I throw it right, it'll go in. But because I always snatch or I always throw too high up, just to like get it. We only had one dart, so it went in. Lucky for me, it went in. I'm like, yep, happy days. But I was thinking in my head, I missed double 9 to get to the final of the Grand Prix against Gerwin Price, and I thought, if we hit this now, it's a little bit of revenge, but I'd rather hit it in the semi-final than today.
True. You mentioned to Phil earlier that that you and Daryl were both feeling the cold on the stage. How different is it playing behind closed doors compared to a packed arena and it being absolutely boiling hot on the stage?
Oh, for me, it's a lot different. Like when you've got crowds and you get the heat off the people. So, and to be fair, all night I've been in here. All afternoon I've been in here, and it's just not, the temperature has just been low all the time. And you go to the toilet, you go for a wee, and you wash your hands. You don't get no hot water. So that's even worse. So, and the hottest place in the room is the toilet.
Peter Wright or Simon Whitlock in the next round. How are you feeling going into that game?
Yeah, I feel good. Like last year, I played Peter Wright and he beat me 10-0. Well, like last year I beat Daryl, and I went back to hotel. We had a meal and went back, and I was ill. I felt ill all day. I didn't sleep all night, and all day I felt ill. And I got beat 10-0 by Peter. So if Peter wins, hopefully I get revenge.
You mentioned before as well, win or lose, you always go back to the hotel and watch the rest of the tournament. Right now, are you guys allowed to get together and watch the games, or is it just you watching it in the room by yourself?
Just me watching it by myself. Well, last night we were watching the darts last night, and me and Roger we had to order some food out, and we watched a couple of games. We had all food, and we went back upstairs to our rooms and just watched it in there.
Cheers, Dave. All the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.